So, welcome. I'm back. So, today was a very, very busy day. I got the opportunity to go to church. I'm going to share that testimony on another video of what today's messages was about, because I think it's very important to share, because some people didn't make it to church today. And my uncle, he's a very good preacher. I'm just not saying that because he's my uncle. But I am going to share what today's message was in another video. But for today, I wanted to get on to encourage everybody to keep going. So before I just press play, I'm tired. I just been to 2 church services. I still mother. I still got laundry. I'm still booking clients and, from with the Blessed Tribe or whatever. So I'm still working and doing everything else that everybody else is doing. But I'm still able to get on here and serve. And I think it is an honor to have people following you. My following has doubled in a matter of a couple of days. And all glory goes to God. I told him, God, just take the top off. Me and God, we talk in the shower all the time. I said, God, just take the top off. I'm ready to stop living in this little box, trying to make other people who want to, live in a box more comfortable. It's time for me to elevate. It's time for me to go after all the things that the devil tried to steal from my mother to keep us in poverty. So, sisters, I'm coming for everything that's ours in the name of Vera P, okay? So just keep going. I wanted to share, especially for my content creators, it gets draining trying to be creative, tapping in with God to see what he has for your people to say. Sometimes he say, hey, just tap into experiences that you are currently going through, things that have happened to you, and apply it to somebody else's life and see how they can apply it to their life. So this weekend I was booked and busy, and I was really excited about that, just having a full schedule of just meeting with new people, sewing into them. It definitely drained me because light work is, it's like you just walking around on 10 24/7 when I'm in a session. But that's because I want to make sure people get their value out of what they invested. I want to make sure I'm tapping into all of my gifts, making sure that I am sharing to make sure that they just get everything that they can get from one session. We meet for an hour. So if that's something you're interested in, just make sure that you follow the instructions below with the email, and we'll go from there to book your individual session with Coach Jess. So they are very impactful, life-changing for me and for the person on the other side of the camera. So I don't want you to just think it's going to be a waste of time, because it's not. Any investment that you take towards you becoming a better person in the kingdom is going to be beneficial more for you than me. But I get to also fine-tune my gift, start walking in my gift, start sharing my gift, and actually getting compensated for it. So it's really an exciting journey, not just to make money, but just to sow into people's lives. So confident. So many people have shared their testimony to say, Jess, after talking to you, girl, my top is off of my life now. So just to set other people free in the kingdom is such a beautiful experience. But just constantly posting every day. This can be a challenge. It has been a challenge for me, but I have continued to press. I have continued to press forward to make sure that I get something out to you guys every day. And that is a blessing, but it also is considered work. And it also is something I take very serious. So it's not just a commitment that I have made to myself. It's a commitment that I have made to my business, to the Blessed Tribe, to God, to say, hey, somebody's out there. And before I go to bed tonight or early in the morning, I want to make sure I get something positive out there every single day. No matter what's going on with me, no matter how I'm feeling, whether it's raining outside, whether my head is hurting, whether London is sick or whatever, I still have to make time to make sure I make a few minutes to make the channel my priority. So keep that commitment to yourself. If your goal is to make your channel grow, if your goal is to tap into your audience, to share more content, to gain more followers, to get more people interested in whatever you are talking about, try to post consistently so people can depend on you, get to know you, and learn more about what your channel is all about, because it will continue to come up on their feed every day you post, especially once they become subscribers. So shout out to all my new subscribers. I'm really excited about that. To be responsible for more people, it's definitely a big job. So focus on finishing what you start. and do it with a smile. Don't be walking around like, oh, I'm so stressed out from this. Yeah, like getting a master's, getting a bachelor's, getting a certification, learning your gift, stepping out in front of a crowd if you're nervous, or, doing new nail art design if you never did it before, building something, creating something. It can all be nerve wracking, and it's hard. It's very challenging. Things are not going to be given to you on a silver platter. You are going to have to take the first step forward to change your life, to advance your life. But do it with a smile. Try to show more confidence. Try to make sure that you show people that it is happiness in your gift. It's not only just draining you. So do it with a smile, have a winning attitude. Even when you are messing up, I say 55,000 times, but I still get my point across. I still tap in every day, no matter who got something to say about it, who is, maybe saying like, what is she doing or whatever. I don't let those things interfere with what I have going on in the kingdom. Kingdom work, you have to stay focused. Distractions are going to come from every walk of life. Latoya say that when you commit to putting Christ as the leader of your life and the person who you're thinking about and growing about in your head, that puts a target on your back. When you say, hey, I'm going to live as righteous as possible, I am going to help other people come into the kingdom, I am going to tap in with God in the shower, doing Bible study, daily devotions, meditation, I am going to set boundaries to make sure that I'm loving myself like God say I should be loved and treated. When you start making moves like that, you are definitely going to put a target on your back. Distractions and the enemy is going to come from left, right, up, top, bottom, through your family, through your friends, through your coworkers, through people that you interact with at the grocery store, the nail shop, the auto mechanic shop, the drive-thrus. Everywhere you go, you're going to say, Lord, did you just put all negative people coming my way today? But you have to just come back to your center. That's why it's very important to stay hydrated, get plenty of sleep, walk, exercise. You don't have to bend your back over backwards just to get some physical activity in, but you can try to do some small things to keep those endorphins going in your brain so that you can be positive, stay mentally sane, not drain yourself dry. Try to do some of those healthy things, eat more fruits and vegetables to keep your mind focused on what God have you to do. And yes, it is a lot of work to smile, to stay confident, to post every day, do the work of the kingdom, create opportunities for other people to tap into your gift. It is a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's your life. It's your kids' life. It's your family's inheritance. Unless you're willing to leave it on the table for the unrighteous to get, I would advise you to do the things I'm saying. Because the devil don't have no problem riding around in your luxury cars, living up in your luxury houses, working these multi-million-dollar executive jobs. The devil don't have no problem getting in there, going to the top of the company, making more money than the person who is righteous. The devil people don't have no problem doing that. So you shouldn't have no problem doing that. And if you're going to be treating people correctly, trying to bring other people in, educating people, if you're going to be doing that type of stuff, you might as well try to reach the top too. Stop being timid. Stop being shy. Stop walking around mopey all the time. Show people that it's a blessing to be in the kingdom. You should be happy to be in the kingdom. So I'm learning to smile more, even through the failures where I'm saying, messing up, might have to re-record, whatever. I just go with it. So while you winning and while you're learning through the learning curve, continue to smile, don't let that defeat you. Who cares what other people think? Because they talk about you when you ain't doing nothing anyway, when you're not inspiring people, when you're not stepping into your gift, when you are constantly abusing your body with substances, when you are being very promiscuous, having low self-esteem, looking at the floor when you're talking to people instead of looking them head on, when you are walking around with your head nappy, you're, not keeping your upkeep with your clothes, your body, your skin, your hair, your nails, your weight, drinking soda 24/7, eating a whole bunch of sugar. When you living like that any old kind of way, people talk about you then. So why not give people positive things to talk about? Why not live your best vibrant life, and at least they can talk about that from somewhere else? You'll know you'll be flourishing. Try to finish what you start. I know a lot of people are transitioning into starting college with the the summer semester, the fall semester coming up, make sure that you try your best to finish. Don't let the devil defeat you by saying that, you can't do it, or, that program is too long, or it's too many distractions going on right now. The best time to do something is when you don't feel like doing it. So try to finish what you start. And once you finish that thing that you started, whether it be getting a certification, taking a course, enrolling in college, completing, just some type of program, or just working out weekly, or, sticking to a regimen of your eating or whatever. Once you start doing positive things to enhance your life, you're going to continue to do the next positive thing. So try to finish whatever you start, and don't think about the end. Think about right now. What's one step you can do today to make your life better? Whether that be just making up your bed, taking a bath instead of a shower, pampering yourself. Whether that be watching a documentary on Netflix versus the entertainment piece on it. It's small things you can do every day to start the reaction of leading a positive life. Like if you wanted to sleep all day, maybe sleeping a couple hours and then getting up and doing some productive things. Maybe vacuum out your car, creating a positive space where you drive every day. Like I've begun to do that, just keep my car and my trunk and my closets and everything in a good, orderly fashion. The same thing with your house. That's a reflection of your mind. So try to declutter some of that stuff out. Just one step, washing a load of laundry, spending 5 minutes with your child playing Uno, reading to them, something like that. Start one positive thing today that you didn't do yesterday, and you will begin to make one positive step towards living a life that you want. And I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey, because after a while, like once you drop the first 5 or 10 pounds, you're like, oh, okay, I look pretty decent, because you look different. You feel different. You have more energy. Your skin is reflecting of that. But don't get complacent. And I wanted to encourage you guys, don't think that, oh, I got 100 videos, so there's no need for me to make 100 more, because nobody's liking the first 100. If they don't like the first 100 videos, give them 100 more, and give them 100 more. You got to keep going, and don't ever get complacent. Just because I have more subscribers now, I'm not going to stop there and settle there and say, oh, I'm just going to be responsible for this group of people. God have you build your stuff day by day by day. So don't stop making videos, or think that you don't have to continue to drink your water. You don't have to continue to pray. You don't have to continue to excel in your companies and your businesses and your gift just because you're comfortable now, or you see some results. Keep going, and God will continue to elevate with that situation or whatever you're doing more and more and more as you pour into it. So I wanted to encourage everybody today. Continue to smile while you are doing your gift. Continue to fail big. As Denzel Washington said, he always encourages us to fail big. Don't be playing yourself small. Try to make sure that you're stepping outside of the box to do something different. Make sure that you are not giving up on yourself. Don't give up before the end of the race is over. Because as a previous video I said, most of the time you get the revelation at the end of the race. Sometimes those more advanced courses at the end teach you stuff that you couldn't learn at the lower level. So sometimes getting to the end is when you actually get to reap the benefits of whatever you're doing. Whether that be just advancing your personal life, your educational life, your professional life. Just keep going and see whatever you're doing to the end. Commit to getting more involved, getting more in rooms where people are talking about what books they're reading, what investments they're making, things like that. So try to do more positive things in that way to enhance your life. And don't get complacent, because complacency will keep you right where you are. But if you aspire to get higher, go higher, influence more people, don't get complacent. Keep posting, keep pressing play in whatever you want to do, and you eventually will seek success. So I just wanted to encourage you guys on today. Keep pushing, keep going. And as much as I get on here and I'm encouraging you day by day, I am speaking to myself. I'm telling myself, Jessica, smile more. I am telling myself, continue to not get complacent with having 100+ videos. Keep going. Somebody's out there depending on your videos. And see it to the end. Allow enough time for God to show up and show out. And he's been doing that for me. So I know he's going to do it for you, because he loves all of us equally, especially if you are tapping into the purpose of why he birthed you here and doing it with boldness, with authority, and with integrity. That's the main thing. Just make sure that anything you're doing for the kingdom, you're doing it with integrity and trying to do the best you can to serve his people. So God bless, and I'm about to tap in, and I will see you guys soon. God bless.